Okay, so last week I told you that I would tell you a little bit about myself and what my foundation does. So I thought I'd show you just a real short video about it. So let's see if I can make this work. Hopefully I can. Sometimes I have a little trouble making these things work. Can you all see that black screen there?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so that's who we are, and we do these programs. We have programs in Bangladesh, Uganda, Northern Ireland, Kosovo, Greek refugee camps. We just started a program this last year in Utah, working with refugees that are there. I think I covered all our countries, and I've been doing this for 20 years. And because of COVID, I'm home. And I'm just so grateful for all that you guys do. And my foundation wanted to do something for you. And we thought that since we deal with kids and teenagers and adults dealing with trauma in these other countries, you guys certainly have had your hands full with everything. So that's why we're doing this class for you. And I just really hope that you enjoy it. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask them, and it'll be great. All right. Okay, so I was not able to get everybody's WhatsApp information. So let's see if we can get that now. Does WhatsApp work for everyone, or would you rather do Facebook Messenger? Every other group picked Facebook Messenger. So either one is totally fine for me, just whichever one is better for you guys. Does anyone have a preference?
I can do either.
Either is fine for me.
Yeah, I have both as well.
Okay, so would you rather, why don't we just do Facebook Messenger then? Is there anyone who doesn't have Facebook or doesn't use it? Well, that's why we did WhatsApp. Okay, so we're gonna do WhatsApp, but I need a phone number
we can do Facebook.
Are you sure?
I have a teenage son. He'll show me how to use it.
Okay, great. All right, so let's have, instead of trying to do WhatsApp, let's have you guys all friend me on Facebook. And if you can do it tonight, then I'm gonna publish, I'll put the video of this class up in case you wanna look at it, and then you can ask me any questions that you have, anything else. If there's anything going on and I need to send you a message, I'll do it. So that's what I look like on Facebook. Can't totally see me, but I've got my mask there and a Black Lives Matter around it. And then of course it's got the healthcare program. Okay. So it's Liz Shropshire in Facebook. Just send me a friend request and I'll have that. Okay. Karen, are you okay on Facebook? Okay. All right. Okay. So
Liz, I'm not on Facebook, but I'll get on it. I'll try to do it tonight, but just give me an extra day just in case. It's not a big deal. I can do it.
You sure?
Positive.
Okay, great. And it'll be a group within Facebook Messenger. So it'll be something that'll just be private messages within the group. Okay.
Perfect.
All right.
Thank you.
Oh, no, thank you guys. All right, so let's go to what we were doing last week, okay? So everybody get out your ukulele. Okay, now remember what we do to hold the ukulele. We, let's see. Karen, what I'd like is if you can make the top of your screen go down a little bit. Like, if it's like this, tilt it a little bit that way. The other way. There. Up a little bit more. Go the other way. I'm sorry, back a little bit. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna live with that. Okay, here we go. So remember, we grab our ukulele like this. Okay. All right. And then, so Jada, let's see, wait, you're Jamie. I'm sorry, your thing says Caleb, so it's throwing me off. Okay, so you grab it like this. Everyone grab your ukulele like this, and then put it out straight with your arm. And then you want to bring it back in. Okay? All right. Okay, here we go now. So, so remember our C chord. Remember, we're using our third finger in the 3rd fret. 1, 2, 3, 3rd fret, right there. So that's our C chord. Okay, so let's have everybody. Caleb, sorry. Jamie, do you play ukulele already?
I know a little bit,
Okay.
just kind of from messing around on it for the past year.
Okay, so.
But I don't have any formal teaching, and I probably have bad habits.
Okay, all right. So on the ukulele, we use these 4 fingers, and we number them 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it's the 4th finger, the ring finger, on this 3rd fret right here. Okay, and remember, you want to use the very tip of your finger. Okay, so let's have everybody play this for me. Play me that C chord. All right, and remember, when we talk about strumming, you want to use your fingernail going down. You don't want it to be sideways. You want it to be just the fingernail going down. Try not to put your fingers together. You can if you need to, but it's better if you don't, because we're going to do other strums. So if you don't already know, if you're not used to doing that already, then don't start doing it that way. Just this one finger going down like that. Okay. Okay, so let's go one at a time, and let's hear you play for me. Okay, so Jamie, let's have you play. Great. Diana? Okay, that went totally out of tune already. Did you do anything with it for tuning?
No, I didn't. I just put the tuner on for my new ukulele, but I haven't done anything.
Oh, okay, all right. So let's tune your uke real fast, okay? So
Okay.
play me that first string. Just with your thumb. Okay, so you want to turn this first knob towards yourself.
Right there.
Turn it towards yourself this way.
I did, and I'm getting the G green.
Okay, don't worry about what that's saying anymore.
Okay.
Just turn it and keep going, keep turning.
Okay.
Turn it about a half step. Okay, is everybody else muted? Karen, mute yourself, okay? Okay, do it again. Karen, only mute. There you go. Just the sound. Here, I'll do it for you. You got it? Okay. You're too high. I need you to turn it about this much. A half a turn. There you go. Now play. Oh, you know what? You're holding your ukulele wrong. It goes the other way, like this. We're tuning the wrong string. That's why we're having trouble.
Oh.
Now play your strings for me.
All of them or just one at a time?
Yeah, all of them. Okay, we still need a tune. All right, so give me this first string. Okay, now tighten it, go away from you. I want you to go pretty far. Okay, now keep playing while you're doing it. Always keep playing. I can't hear you at all. Okay, that's fine. Go to the next one. Tighten it just a little bit away from you. Great, next one. Okay, take that one far away from you. Turn that a lot. Turn it a lot. Turn it a couple of turns. You're going the wrong way. Turn it the other way. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Okay, stop. I can't hear you. Play for me. Okay, you're almost. Okay, now you need to go back towards yourself. Go back the other way. I'm so sorry, you guys. Okay, do that again for me now, that string. Gosh, I can't hear you. I don't know what's going on, Diana. I can't hear you.
Okay, I don't know either.
Okay, try it again. Okay, good. Keep going. Okay, I'm sorry. What I need you to do is I need you to turn it back towards yourself.
Mhm. No. Mhm. That's this one. I can't hear you.
Sorry. Okay, turn it towards yourself. There you go. Okay, now play it. Oh, this is so frustrating. I've never had this problem before. Okay, stop. Let's do your last string. Tell you what, Diana, just try to use your tuner, okay? Because I can't hear you. So you've got your tuner clipped on. Mute yourself and just try to use your tuner, okay?
Okay.
All right, great. Okay, Trisha, let's hear you play the C chord for me. Is that a duck you had there? Wait, I can't see you. I can't hear you.
Sorry. It's a tuner that looks like a dog.
That's really cute.
I
Yeah.
just picked it up though. I had it better and I think I just made it worse. But yeah, I messed it up. It was really good a minute ago and I just tried to fine tune it and I went the wrong way.
Ah.
But I can fix it. I just had one question about playing the C.
Mm-hmm.
Like where do I put this?
The thumb?
Yeah, like right behind it or like here or where's the best place to put it?
Okay, let everybody look at me. I'm muted. Okay, everyone look over here. Now, this is what I want you to do. I want you to take your hand and I want you to put it right here, right there. So it's actually touching right here, okay? And then I want you to put your thumb on the back of your ukulele. Try not to have it sticking up. Sometimes you'll have it stick up, but try not to, okay? So you want it back there, and it's gotta be back there enough that you can press with your thumb as well as pressing with your other finger.
Okay. Yeah, that helps because I was like, where do I put this?
Yeah.
So if it were in tune, it would be good. I'll fix it in a second.
Okay. Looks good.
It was the C. It's the C that's not
Yeah.
quite right.
Okay, Annalisa. Okay, great. Eric? Great. Karen? Oh, Karen, you're muted. I can't hear you. You're still muted. See if I can unmute you. There you go.
There. I tell you, I'm having problems with technology tonight.
Okay, great. All right, super. Now, and for the future, Karen, what you want to do if you're using your phone is to try to have it so that it's straight up, exactly straight up if you can, and not at an angle, but right in front of you. So it's kind of hard to get it at that right angle. The computer's better if you can get your computer going. The internet
I'm trying to get it up.
Yeah, the internet here has been really wonky lately, so it might be that Cox is messing you up. Okay, so everyone's got the C chord down, right? So now let's do the F chord. The F chord. All right, so Jamie, let's have you play that first. Great. Diana? Okay, now Diana. Diana, what you're doing is you're making this finger a little bit flat and it's touching this string by accident.
Okay.
You got to be really careful that you keep those fingers at an angle. So do that one again for me. Okay, that's better. Now do this. Remember we talked about this last time. I want you to take your hand and move it towards your head. Take the hand that's on the ukulele, the hand that's fingering it, right? Your left hand. I want you to just take that hand, get your F.
I'm still struggling with that. I've been working on it, but I haven't got that far. Like I can't make my fingers move that way or something.
Yeah, it's a little bit tricky. It really is. Okay. So try this, Diana. Put the ukulele between your thumb, right in that little thing right there, okay? Now put this finger here and play that for me. And now put your other finger up and play that. Okay, much better, but you still do this. Now look at me. Are you looking at me?
Yes.
I want you to take this hand and just go like this with it.
Is that any better?
Much better. Can you hear how much better it is?
Yeah.
So write that down. Really remember, you need to make sure you bring it up a little bit, okay? All right, great. Trisha?
I think I got it back in tune.
Great. Great. Annalisa, oh, Karen, let's see. One of yours is
Yeah, no, I got it up on the computer, so let me turn it off on the
Okay. I got that muted for you, Karen. So now just there you go. Okay. All right. So Annalisa, play me that F chord. Okay, play me just this finger on that string. Okay, now add this finger. Is this finger on this string right there?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. All right. Now put those together. Okay, so what you're doing is you're touching down here. Now remember, you have to have short fingernails to play ukulele. You can't play it with long fingernails. My fingernails right now are too long and they're making me a bit crazy. I don't know if you can see how long they are. I need to go clip them as soon as I finish class. And you see how short they are, and that's too long. They need to be really short, or else you'll keep getting the bad sound when you're playing. Okay, just play just this one finger for me, just this finger. Okay, now add the other finger. There you go. Okay, now make sure that you don't let yourself go down. You got to keep it up like this. Okay, all right, great. Karen? Karen, are you there? Karen, are you there?
Okay. I couldn't get it to unmute. Can I go home now? Oops, wrong one.
Okay, Karen, are you using a laptop or a big computer?
I'm back to my laptop, but it's still, I don't know what's going on with the audio tonight.
Yeah, I think put it on your phone also, and then just use the audio off your phone, or I don't know what's going on.
I totally shut out the phone. It's not even on the phone anymore.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on, but I can't, I think
I
you better
don't either,
go
because
back.
I used it last week and it was just fine.
Yeah.
And today it's all,
Yeah. Bring your laptop when you come to my mom on Wednesday, and I'll look at it and see if I can help, okay? But why don't you go ahead and go
try
back on your,
again.
what? What did you say? Karen, I think you better go back on your phone because this isn't working on your laptop.
Okay.
So go back on your phone for this class, okay? Sorry. Okay, Eric?
Just go ahead and move on while I get signed back in.
Okay. Great. Okay. Eric, how long have you been playing uke?
Like 3 or 4 years.
Because I think you should be in more of an advanced class. And I have a couple other people. You're welcome to be here if you don't mind us going
Sure.
so slowly. But I might see about having a more advanced class. I'll let you know. Okay.
All right. Sounds good.
Okay. But I love having you here. So if you don't mind us going so slowly.
It's 6 o'clock on Monday. What else am I doing?
Okay, great. Good. I love it. Okay. All right. So now this is what we're going to do. We're going to play both of the chords, but we're going to do them in a little bit different way. We're going to do it like this. We're going to go. All right. So one string at a time. The C chord, and then one string at a time with the F chord. All right. And the reason for doing it like this is that I want you to hear every single string so that you know if you have a buzz. or if you have a dead string. And remember, dead strings come from having lazy fingers. You have to make sure that your fingers are really like this. Okay, so first I want you to do the C chord. Then I want you to do the F chord. All right, Jamie, let's have you start. Great. Okay, Diana.
I need lots of work.
It's okay. Great.
That sounds bad.
Yep, so do the thing where you bring it towards yourself. Now you don't want to bring your whole ukulele up, just your fingers, just your fingers. So you know what that means, right? When you get that sound, it means that this finger's touching the string. So just bring it up more. Okay, just play this string by itself. Now look at it. Look at it. Is it touching that other string?
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to get that up there and practice it like this. Practice that all by itself, not touching the other string. And the way you'll know is by playing both of those together, okay?
Okay.
Okay, just really work on that. 20 minutes a day minimum, okay? If your fingers start hurting, quit, do 10 minutes and then take a break and then come back later. But 20 minutes a day minimum. Okay, Trisha.
All right. We'll go C.
Yes. So I don't want you to pluck it like that. I want you to use your thumb and just go.
Oh.
Great. And then now the F chord. Great. I'm hearing a little bit of a dead string on there, so you want to just make sure that
On
you're really
the last one?
yeah.
Yeah, I feel like this hand I was resting and I noticed that. So I'll try to keep it.
And this second one isn't really ringing. It should sound like a harp when you do it like this. Each one should really ring out.
Okay.
There you go. Do you hear the difference there? Great.
Yeah, I think I have the same problem as she was having where it's bumping. I'll have to keep it up.
Yeah, and that's really normal with this chord. Everybody has that problem at first. And it's just a matter of really remembering to keep that up. Don't let it go down, keep it up so that you really have that not touching the other string. Okay, Annalisa. Okay, we went way out of tune, but you're playing it right. Okay, now do the F chord. Okay, so play just this string for me by itself. Okay, now put the other finger down. Okay, do you hear how it's sounding dead on the second string? So bring that hand up a little bit. Here, you're holding your ukulele really like this. Try to bring it more so it's even across your body, okay? Now, try that again. Bring that hand up a little bit so you get that second string. There you go. That was better. Did you hear that? There you go. Keep, and the reason for doing this, and you don't want to go fast. You don't want to go like this. You want to do it really slowly and listen to every string. And if it doesn't sound right, stop yourself. And you can just do the string by itself, and then the neighboring string, and then the others, okay? So just work on that, Annalise, okay? Yeah. All right, great. Eric, I know you can do this, but
Here we go. C.
great. And then the F. Excellent. I love that low G. Okay, Karen. Oh, Karen, you're muted.
I keep forgetting about muting. Okay, ready?
Yeah. Great. Excellent. Great. Very good. Now, everyone remember, you have to have short fingernails. If your fingernails are not short, it doesn't matter what else you do, it's not going to sound good, okay? Because right now, I showed you how long my fingernail is. It's not very long, but it's too long right now. If I didn't know how to kind of work around it, it would sound like this. There's no way I could do it otherwise. So you've got to have the short fingernails. You've got to make sure that you're playing with this very tip part of your finger, right here, okay? Not down here, it's gotta be right there at the tip. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this. Did you guys practice this? C, F. Did I have you practice that like that? Did I tell you that last time? Okay, this is the best way to practice. Okay, this is the best way to practice going between chords. It's not to practice going like that. It's just one strum on each. And this is the best because you don't waste time. So we're going to do that. C, and then we're going to switch to F. And then we're going to switch back to C. And then back to F. Okay, are you ready? Okay, each one's going to get 2 beats. We're going to go really slowly. Just play with me. 1, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. C, F, and say it with me. C, F, C, F, C, F, C, F. Okay, now this is really an important thing to know to do. Anytime that you learn a new chord, you're going to want to practice it this way, because even if you play for 10 years, you're going to play new chords that are way up here and stuff. So every time that you have 2 chords that you're learning, that you're kind of having trouble going back and forth between, that's how you practice it. And you don't go any faster than you can go evenly. So if you don't go like this, C, F, and then C, F, it's got to be even. So you go as slowly as you need to go and do it evenly. So C, F, C, you don't want any pauses there. Does this make sense? C, F, and you're going to do this all the time that you play ukulele. You're going to do this going back and forth between chords, okay? This is how we learn to go back and forth between chords. All right? So now, after telling you that that's how you practice that, I'm going to show you another way to do it too. But I want you to always do what I just taught you now, okay? So last time, do you remember we talked about this? Down, 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 hit, right? So we're gonna do this. C, 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 hit, F, 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 hit, C, 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 hit, F, and you move during the hit, all right? So that's your time to change your fingers. All right, here we go. We're gonna start on C. 1, 2, 3, 4. C, 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 hit F, 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 hit C, 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 hit F, 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 hit C, 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 hit F, 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 hit C, C, C. That was really funny, Trisha. Hit F, 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 hit. Okay, good. So I want you to practice both of those ways, all right? And no pausing. That's the thing. It's got to be even. All right, now we're going to do a new chord. So write your chord chart. You remember this? We do this box thing, and then we draw these lines here. And then we draw these lines across. Okay, and this is going to be G7. I got to make sure I write it right, because sometimes I write it and then I realize I did it wrong. Okay. Okay. Okay, so let's try this. So again, these are your fingers, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So your first finger is going to go here. Second finger here. And third finger here. Notice that the second and the third are inside the same fret. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, now if you're playing like this is going to be really hard. So what I want you to do is I want you to turn your hand that way. Okay, so it actually touches the tuning peg right there. So instead of playing like this, you're going to actually turn your hand this way. Can everybody see what I'm doing? Okay, so let's try that chord now. This is what it should sound like. Diana, turn your hand this way. Okay, now let me explain to all of you why this is. Okay, if you play G7 like this, it's really hard to get both of those fingers in the same fret. So you want to turn your hand like this so that they're really easy to fit inside that fret. We're going to do other chords where you need that. So I want you to get in the habit of playing with your hand like this. This also takes your elbow out a little bit, which is another really good thing. You want this elbow out a little bit, okay? So let it touch that tuner. Get that elbow out. Okay, Jamie, get that elbow out just a little bit more. Other elbow, the other one. Yeah, there you go. All right. Okay, so let's try this, G7. Okay, Jamie, let's have you play that for me. Great. Diana?
Still struggling to get it in the right place.
Now, Diana, it's going to make it life so much easier if you can remember that you want to tilt it like that. Yeah.
Is that?
Uh-huh. Just remember, your fingers have to be like claws. They can't be the lazy
know.
fingers. They have to be. And you remember I was showing you this before where you put the uke right here? If you do
Mhm.
that, that's actually going to help your playing a lot. You can play all of these first chords we're going to learn with your hand right like that. Then you don't have to worry about your thumb or anything. It's just right there. You can play G7 really easily, okay? All right, so play that for me again, Diana. Great. Yep, good. Yep, you got it. Okay, Trisha.
All
Move
right.
it up, your light will keep working.
I know I'm not moving enough and it keeps going off. My husband was trying to save energy, so because everyone leaves it on it forever all day long.
Yes. Great. Great. Annalisa, my niece was just here. I could not get her to turn the lights off.
Yeah, our two teens, they're terrible.
Yeah. Till you start paying for it yourself, I think. Yeah. Good. That's really good hand position. Okay, now remember, I don't want you to do your fingers like this. I want you to just do your finger like this when you're strumming. Just this finger for strumming. Yeah. Okay. See if you can get that over a little bit. Okay, and you want put both of these fingers there. Let me just see that. There you go. Okay, and that'll sound a lot better when you get tuned. That's great though. Okay, good. Eric, can you play this for us? Okay, great. Karen? Karen?
Yep.
Fantastic. Okay, great. Great. Okay, now this is the G7 chord. Okay, now the key to playing this chord is that when you play it, you do not do this. 1, 2, 3. You don't want to do it in 3 motions. You want to do it in 2 motions. You're going to go 1 and then put both of these fingers down at the same time. So I want everyone to put this finger down first, just this one. And then what I want you to do is I want you to put these 2 down at the same time. And it should make a sound kind of like this. Diana, get your elbow out. That chair is not a good place to play ukulele unless you sit way forward. So see if you can find a better one because you got to have your arm out. Okay? So do this with your fingers, okay? So this one goes down and then these 2 hit that at the same time. Annalisa, get that elbow out. There you go. There you go. Now just these 2 fingers up and down. Just these 2 fingers hitting at the same time. Karen, I can't see what you're doing. Are you doing it okay?
I'm trying. I think I'm getting it. It's just going to take a little practice.
Yeah, this just takes some practice, but what it does is if you can learn to play it this way from the beginning, it'll make it a lot better for you later on. All right, so that's why we're learning to do it this way. And excuse me, this is called hammering. You'll actually do some playing where you do that on purpose. Okay, now for the F chord, did we talk about doing this with the F chord? With the F chord, you want to do the same thing. You've only got the 2 fingers. You want to put them down at the same time. So do that with the F chord now. Put both fingers down at the same time, and you should actually hear it. Can you hear me? You should hear it sounding like that, okay? Got to make sure that your fingers are like this and that you're going down hard. Okay? So I want you to practice doing it like this, F. And then from F, you can just go to G7 like that. All right? So I want you to practice the F chord like this, hammering it, the G7 chord hammering. Does everybody understand what I'm saying? Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay, so for homework, this is what I want you to do. I want you to do the C chord, listening to it to see if you can hear every single note, and it should be slow like a harp. Then the F chord, same thing. And now the G7 chord also, same thing. Okay? Then I want you to practice going C, F, C, F, C, F, and then practice it like this also. C, 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 hit, F, 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 hit, C, 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 hit, F, 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 hit. All right, and then the last thing is I want you to practice doing the hits. So for the F chord, the 2 fingers down at the same time, and for the G7. Now remember, for the G7, you're not doing all 3 fingers at the same time. You're only doing these 2 fingers at the same time. Okay? All right, any questions? Okay, don't get discouraged. This is the hard part, okay? Once you get past this, it's not hard anymore. It's just this very beginning stuff that's hard, okay? And I will, does anybody want to, well, I'll post the video in case you want to look at it again. You can fast forward through it, whatever, and see if there's any parts that help you. And if you have any questions, you let me know, and we'll be in touch, and I'll see y'all next week, okay?
All right. Thank you.
Awesome, thank you. See you next week.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks.
Have a great week.